Here we are, January 10th, 2017, and I haven't done a Forex Trendy update since December 1st of 2016, not too long ago. So let's just look at some completed patterns that have occurred since the 1st of December. We have some up here that completed back in the 10th. I'll take a look at those too, because completed doesn't mean it's gone to targets. It just means that a pattern is complete once there's a trigger into the trade, and then you're just going to manage the trade. Okay, we have emerging patterns down here. Now I only look at the daily and the weekly. As a member, you can look at any time frame you like. Really, you can look through here. I'm not interested in these for price patterns. You can trade them, but for me, they're not as reliable as the higher time frames, and I'm not wanting to be chained to my desk. Right, that's not why I got into trading and my own trading. I'll look at the 4 hour for a trigger into a trade if I've got like a wide body breakout candle to see if the next day I can get a pullback, so I can at least get a better price. But let's just take a look what we're looking at here. We had a buy signal in the euro, Japanese yen. There's a break at 119.10 back on the 3rd of December, which isn't through here. We got it at 1910, so it's down in here. I wish I could zoom in these charts, but you can't. So the price targets on this, the first one's 149.78. We haven't gotten there yet, but again, we're looking at a weekly chart. This is not something you're going to micromanage every 5 minutes, right? Let it play out. You're up some nice profit. You know, you got in at 119.10, and you went to a high here of about 123. Let's say 123. Like I said, you can't zoom in as like I'd like to. So this trade, you'd be managing this trade and letting it play out to the price targets. CAD, Japanese yen, it's a weekly. It was a break, and it happened at on the 12th, December 10th, 2016, 85.49. Again, not much juice to it. It hasn't gone. It's very far in our direction. Our first profit target's way up here. All right. But again, I can't say it enough. You know, we're looking at a weekly chart, so you're not going to be bopping in and out of these trades. Get in, manage. All right. Euro US dollar weekly chart, triangle sell signal back on the 17th of December, just before the holidays. Break at 105.0593. This one's just chopping around down below. You're in profit a little bit. Obviously, haven't reached any of our targets yet. Well, that's a lie. The first target was 1.0461, and it went down to 1.0355. So we did hit our first target. But again, you know, euro, US dollar, that's at a tipping point right now. You know, any more downside to this thing, and this is going to be a very interesting pair to be a part of. So really, really watch these weekly charts. You can get in some nice position trades that will last you for months. Pound US, this one happened back on the 10th month, right? October 3rd. Let's take a look at it, see what happened. There's a break at 1.2970 right here. Wow, that just collapsed. This is, wow, that's a great trade. 1.2970 down to, let's just say 2. Let's see what our targets were. Went down to a low of 1.2. Wow, great trade. Great trade. This one would have definitely made your year if you would have got involved in that, depending, of course, on your account size. So again, great trade, successful trade. Let's look back here. This is the US dollar SEC back on the 10th again, 10th month. There's a flag breakout at 8.590, way up here, way up here, and it's gone way up here. 9.4476. Let's take a look at our targets. 9.4070. So all the targets have been hit on this trade. Fantastic trade to be a part of. Pound US daily back on December 22nd. A break at 1.2414. It's a sell signal. You've got into profit. You're still in profit. A little bit of a minor pullback here. What's our targets on here? How far have we gotten? Let's just say 1.21. We haven't hit any targets. We're pretty close. Actually, let me bring up another chart so we can actually see where we're at. We're at 1.2162. Or 1.2162. So we haven't hit any targets yet. But again, these are all in profits, and you're definitely going to want to manage these. And that's just the power of Forex Trendy. You know, the pattern addition to this, because it used to be just a trend scanner, but now it scans for the patterns. And I got to tell you, you go back to those trading books from yesteryear. It's all about price patterns, and they're legit if you know how to trade them, and you can be patient, I guess is a great word for it. Because look, you didn't get into trading to be chained to your desk. You know, look at someone like Peter Brandt, who's a big patterns trader, extremely popular on the internet, and probably I've seen maybe a couple that have gone out of the way to have their returns audited, and that's an expensive process. That's why a lot of people don't do it as well. It is expensive. That's all he does, trades patterns. You know, I think he also trades the odd mean reversion trade using a 21 moving average, but everything else is patterns. The guy's a pro. So if you don't believe in the legitimacy of patterns, well, these things have been going on since the beginning of markets. So anyways, you know what? The best thing to do is just sign up. Check it out for yourself, right? You get to log in. You can do the trend scans, right? For whatever reason you're looking for them. The patterns, which I think is vital. The settings, you can get some SMS messages sent to your phone. It's a great little product, and I know quite a few of you have signed up and have sent me some emails about it, and I'm glad that you've really enjoyed it. And the free PDF is actually about the myths of trading, basically. It's a pretty good deal. Anyhow, sign up, and any questions, you know, drop me an email. And if you sign up and you have some more questions, just send me an email with your ClickBank receipt, and I'll get back to you. All the best.